Man's departure from the state which he originally found himself in nature seems to furnish him with a prolific source of disease. And with this sentence, I would like to start. Hi everyone, I am Edward Gender, and today we are going to show you my laughing house. But first of all, I would like to talk you more about me, about my life, my researchers about this. Okay, so I am an English surgeon and I discovered of a vaccine of smallpox. And today with my assistant I'm going to show you my lab, the different elements, the different rules that I consider that is completely important to learn. And if you want to enter to that and if you're planning to visit it, I think that is important. Let's go. Now here we are. Today we are going to show you the different elements that I use in my laboratory. As you can see in my other camera, I want to show the different elements and the functions by the time you decide to enter. First of all, we are going to start with the beaker. The beaker is a cylindrical glass container with a flat bottom. It is mainly used for measuring and holding liquids. My assistant is showing you that element, and as you can see, it is important to remember that in the laboratory it's important to use the PPE, the personal protective equipment. As me, we are using the gloves in order to avoid the different things, the different accidents that could be occur. Next, we are going to continue with the test tube. As you can see, all of them have different uses, but firstly, the main thing that we are going to use this is like a cylindrical glass container used for holding small amounts of substances for tests. Different type of liquids that we are going to process, we are going to show, and we're going to apply different elements in order to get different results. Then we are going to move to the other part of the table. Here we are going to find the major flask. As you can see, I decided to put into a liquid, and you can see that the interesting form, that is a container that often with a narrow neck used to hold liquids for laboratory tests. This is bigger than the other ones and is completely useful for more interesting uh, process that we're going to do. Next, we're going to continue with slides. The slides are used different elements as soon as we decide to use the microscope in order to maximize the different elements that we can see with our eyes. Next, we are going to continue with the ice stirring rod. That is a slender stick used to mix or stir fluids. As you can see, in this case, it's a glass one. It's completely interesting, it's completely large and thinner than the other ones. Then, we are going to continue with a petri dish. In that, you can find that the main use with that is with a shallow dish used for growing cultures or microorganisms in order to show the different results as soon as we decide to process in different uses. Then we can find the pipette. In this case, we can find three of one, classified by three mainly colors. As you can see, red, one yellow, and one orange. Those ones are very important if you want to work with different microbiologists laboratory or whatever you decide to do as soon as you enter to this laboratory or whenever you decide to do that in different scenarios. I told you different elements that we use in a laboratory, but it's important to know all of them, all in specific ones that we use in different occasions. That's why my assistant will show you the different ones. I am going to tag, I am going to show and write the different functions and different elements that we use by the time we decide to do that. That's the moment. Now here we are, finally in the laboratory. As you can see, it's important as soon as you decide to enter to use the PPE protection, it's important if you want to work with different substances or elements that could be so carefully in order to avoid different accidents or elements that could affect your health. For that reason, it's important to use your gloves, your face mask. Obviously, it doesn't matter if you don't have long or short hair, you need to use it. If you have long hair, it's important to tie it as better as possible, trying to cover the as well and as much as possible your complete hair. while you are listening to me, I'm going to show you all different rules and different tips as if you want to visit a laboratory. Thank you so much for watching this, and I hope that to see you very soon. Bye bye.